This is LSD.
That it is absolutely unpredictable who will have a bad experience from LSD or when they will have it.
Utterly terrifying, utterly powerful, and utterly unpredictable.
And the bad trip? Instant insanity. Often a never-never land of no return.
Is it worth the risk to your mind and body to drop acid for kicks or knowledge about yourself and the world you live in?
So that is what was going on in the media throughout the 1960s, early 70s, just to set the scene a little bit. And keep in mind, this was governmentally promoted. This was not just tabloids. There were multiple informational videos that were produced. One of my favorites is a case study of a woman's first trip on acid, where she believes her hot dog has turned into a little gnome guy who can talk and has a family. Let's take a look.
No, it couldn't be. And I looked down at the hot dog, and there was a face on him. And we sat there carrying on a conversation with that hot dog. And he started telling me that I couldn't eat him. That he had a wife and 7 kids at home to support. Finally, I decided I was just hallucinating, so I put it in my mouth and bit down.
So the idea there is that you take acid and you do all these wild and crazy things, but something that doesn't quite check out for me is that the same government that is promoting these ideas of staying away from such a scary and dangerous drug that makes you see gnomes in your hot dogs is the same government that's trying to use LSD to their own advantage, and they're trying to use it for some really weird things that are a little messed up.
You know, what the CIA really dreamed of was sort of like a drug you could give to someone, get them to commit all sorts of unspeakable acts, and they wake up the next day and they don't remember what they've done.
They bought every drop of LSD in existence at that point. They gave it to George White and let George start dosing people.
White pays prostitutes to lure their clients to the agency's safe house.
George had a CIA safe house stocked with booze. George would sit behind this one-way mirror, drinking martinis, sitting on a portable toilet. If he had to take a leak, he didn't want to get up and leave.
Just a little side note, there are lots of allegations that George White was a proud member of the BDSM community and may have gained some sexual pleasure from these types of experiments. I can't comment on that. But why did he have to sit on a portable toilet? He could have just gotten up. He could have taken a minute. Okay, now we can go back.
They were trying to figure out if they could get people to go out and do things that they would ordinarily not do, like assassination.
So let's discuss, right? What do we do with all of this information? We have these crazy acid heads, right? Who are acting like... how about I give you an example?
Here's a machine. This is my brother. I asked him if we were brothers, and he said, we have the same machine. Mother, brother. Maybe we're all just garbage. Maybe all of us are just garbage. Let the garbage grow, so there can be more of us.
That was an extreme exaggeration, of course. Of course. But the point I'm trying to make here is how hypocritical the CIA was in their efforts to stop the public from using LSD. All the while, they were trying to create literal mind-controlled assassins. Even if recreational users of LSD were to act all crazy and stupid like that, they aren't. But even if they were to, what harm are they causing? They aren't trying to kill people, okay? They just aren't. And that's all I got to say.